Let's pick up with what we left off with Tyler. A lot of people are wondering, is this Duke and everybody else? What did you sense being around them this afternoon?
And I agree with Tyler. Look, there's a lot of chalk, big picture, obviously, in the 16 teams left. There's 4 number 1 seeds. There's 3 number 2s. There's no real Cinderella. My gut says Duke is the best team. I picked them in my bracket. Nothing I saw today changes my mind on that. They've got the best player in the country in Cooper Flagg. These guys seem focused. The big news today was John Shire said Malik Brown, who's had a shoulder injury and hasn't played since March 13th, was possible to play tomorrow night. That's a big, could be a big deal for Duke. He's a big glue guy, rebounds the ball, makes everybody better. So even if he doesn't play Thursday, if they win and they get him back Saturday or later on, that could be a big addition for them.
Again, Cooper Flagg is getting the most attention, but we said this coming off the weekend. You look at the way that Proctor shot the ball against Baylor. Kneppel can score. They've got multiple guys to go to besides him. How big is this challenge for Arizona? And what were the Arizona guys saying about this challenge, Tommy Lloyd's team?
Yeah, look, all 4 teams here in Newark are, high octane, big time scoring offensive teams, right? Alabama, BYU, Arizona, Duke, all these teams can score the basketball. I think Duke is, also very good offensively. They're very connected. So I think Arizona understands that. One subplot here is Caleb Love, right? Arizona guard played. This is going to be his 10th game against Duke in his career. I know our friend Seth Greenberg talked about it on ESPN today. He's had some monster games. He had 28 when North Carolina beat Duke in the national semifinals a couple years ago. He also had 22 in the second half in Coach K's last game at Cameron Indoor when Carolina beat Duke. Now, he also had a poor game when he shot, he only scored 8 points when Duke beat Arizona by 14 earlier this year. So, I asked him kind of what gives you the confidence going against Duke, and he said he's from St. Louis. He's not afraid of anybody. He doesn't fear anybody. Caleb Love, I think, could be an X factor and a guy that has had big games against Duke in the past, and he'll be a guy to watch. But, of course, I asked John Shire about that, and he said their whole team is a problem, and he knows that, Caleb Love, could go off.
And obviously Love with the 2022 Final Four, we were all there. They ended Coach K's career, North Carolina. He had a big game for whatever that's worth. New setting 3 years later, but it's one more subplot for Arizona and Duke.